In a time where climate change is rapidly changing the world, there is a new need for innovation and design solutions. In Copenhagen, there are many examples of innovative uses of space that simultaneously tackle climate change, sustainability, creating spaces that create community, and provide spaces people can and want to participate in. The Copenhagen Islands Plan is a very novel and innovative approach to sustainable solutions in urban spaces. At this moment in time, only one island has been created as a prototype for the larger Copenhagen Islands project located in Slusabet. The wooden man-made island serves as a floating public park space that diversifies public space. The first island is called CPH-01. It was designed by Marshall Blecher, an Australian architect, and Magnus Marburg. The park stays afloat through recycled plastic bottles, which additionally serve as a reuse of plastic waste. The handmade platform is 215 square feet and holds a linden tree in the middle of the platform. The creators see it as, quote, movable, floating public spaces free for people to explore and conquer, end quote. The plan is for the islands to expand in the future and become a larger parkipelago with various islands for different activities. For example, they have drafted plans for islands that could serve as swim zones, floating saunas, floating gardens, floating mussel farms, and a floating sail and cafe. All the spaces would be free to use and could be spaces for swimmers, sailors, tourists, fishermen, or even go-boaters. The islands are adaptable because they can be moved depending on the needs of the season. For example, in the summer, the islands can be spread out in free parts of the harbor so that people at sea could explore them, whereas in the winter they could be combined to form a larger space that could be accessed and used for special events. The islands are a new approach to public space and incredibly innovative, especially considering modern challenges of rising sea levels.
I chose the new metro station Radhuspladsen on the Metro City Circle because as a city that prioritizes sustainability, it's imperative that the Danish government makes the space as inviting as possible to encourage people to utilize public transportation. Copenhagen has a target for 75% of all movement to be on foot, by bike, or public transportation. The new line features 17 new stops that connect to the other train lines at central hubs throughout the city. I take the metro every day, so it's interesting for me to take a deeper look and analyze the way architects chose to utilize the space to effectively move people. The function of the metro is to move people efficiently, so in terms of innovation, there are several differences between the new lines and the old one. The new metro trains can carry up to 306 people compared to the 280 who fit on board the current metro because there are only 72 seats. This innovation stemmed from the fact that these trains are so efficient, people do not need as much room to sit, but instead place more value on space for bikes, wheelchairs, and carriages. This is significant due to the fact more than 100,000 extra passengers are expected to use public transportation in Copenhagen because of this new creation. By creating a space that is ultimately more accessible for all city dwellers, there will be a considerable improvement in inner-city traffic and automobile congestion.
The House of Industries, located right next to the new metro, is an office building that was redesigned in 2010. Among these renovations, the building was transformed into a glass square. This allowed for the building to be more green. The building uses solar energy by using built-in solar panels found along the sides and roof, allowing for the structure to maximize light. In addition, the building has a natural cooling system that uses the Seawater District cooling connection to keep the heat away. Despite the fact that the House of Industries operates as an office building, it is an interesting structure for the public to look at and observe while out and about the city square and new metro. Another very innovative and communal place is the Royal Danish Library. The library has an extension known as the Black Diamond that was finished in 1999. This building is notable for its shiny black sides that mirror the sea, sky, and the harborfront. In the atrium of the library, natural light is brought in through the windows that cover surface to surface. This allows for the harborway in the city to connect with the new and old parts of the building. This space, both inside and out, allows people to freely meet, commune, and engage in their studies.